Relationships can be hard, but with the right person, relationships can become one of the most important things in your life. But it doesn't come easy. A lot goes into making a relationship happy and successful, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey YouTube, I'm Court McGinley, and welcome back to the most amazing top 5. Sit back, subscribe, and let me entertain you. Before we get started on this list, I want to say happy Valentine's Day. Also, I want to know, what do you think is the most important thing to have in a relationship? Let me know your answers down in the comments. Alright, let's get started on our list of the top 5 best relationship tips. Also, I want to say, in no way do I think I'm a relationship expert, but I'm engaged and I've been with my fiance for 9.5 years, so I guess I must be doing something right. And at our number 5 spot, have patience. Now this one can be tough, but it's oh so important. Sometimes you want to wring your partner's neck because they can just be so annoying. But you need to remember to have patience. I myself can work on this one. And you'll find that sometimes you just have a bad day and you end up taking it out on the person that's closest to you, which isn't right. So sometimes you just need to take a breath and evaluate your feelings. But sometimes you ask your man to do the dishes and you return to the kitchen 5 hours later and they still aren't done. Yeah. Annoying. But instead of getting into a screaming match, just try and keep your patience and remind them that they said they would do them. And you know, if that doesn't work, give them one of these. And then your dishes will be done in no time. In our number 4 spot, be romantic. Being romantic is great. Never let the romance die. It is so important in a relationship. Some people think that if you're in a relationship for a long enough time, then you have that person, they're yours, and you can just stop putting in effort. Wrong. If anything, you need to put in even more effort to keep that spark going. I'm so lucky I found a partner who never stops trying and is always so romantic. We go out on romantic dates, and then even the little things. He tells me he loves me and how beautiful I am every day, which is very important. It's just the little things that really go a long way. Just try to never take each other for granted and never stop trying. The moment you stop trying, the relationship is pretty much doomed. Oh, and if he goes to 7-Eleven, he asks me if I want anything. Yes, that's very important stuff. At number 3, be respectful. Very important. If you don't carry respect for one another, then just break up now. Sometimes you will have a bad day and you may get into a fight, but that's totally normal. But it's not what you fight about, it's how you fight. If you're nasty and degrading, then that's only going to make things worse, and that's just going to sit with the other person. You can always be sorry for something you say, but you can't unsay it. So if you think you're going to say something you'll regret, then just take some space and tell your partner you need to go on a walk or something to clear your head. Then you can resume the conversation with a calmer mindset later on. And hand in hand with respect comes trust. Trust is extremely important and can easily be broken. It can be built back up, but it takes a lot of time. So just do yourself a favor and always be honest. Coming in at our number 2 spot, don't be controlling. This is one of the worst things you can do in a relationship. I have a friend who had the most controlling girlfriend I've ever met. He would be out with us and our friends, and she would constantly be calling and texting him. She would need to know exactly where he was and who he was with. Once again, trust is extremely important. I also have witnessed one of my girlfriends have a controlling boyfriend. She ended up losing all of her friends because he would barely let her go out without him. And the odd time he did, she would have to call every hour to check in, and he had to approve what she was wearing. Absolutely ridiculous. It's very important that when you're in a relationship, you get your you time as well. You can't smother the other person. If they want to hang out with their friends, that's fine. That shouldn't be an issue. In our number 1 spot, listen. So simple, right? Yet it's extremely important. Listening to one another might just be the key to a successful relationship. If you and your partner have poor communication, then you're not going to make it very far. Or maybe you will, but you will be fighting all the time. And then what's the point? Nothing is better than telling your partner something and then months later, just out of the blue, they bring it up. It shows that they truly listen. Also, if you have a bad day, or a good day for that matter, it's nice to tell that person about it and have them ask questions, because it shows they truly are taking in what you're saying and taking an interest. Well, there you go. That's our list of top 5 best relationship tips. I hope you guys learned a thing or two, and let me know below which of the 5 tips you think is the most important. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Mwah!